All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, of great millstone, and a sincere Shalom to the Akhman that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. I'm gonna do this quick video on this guy, Prophets of Doom. I'm hearing he claims to be in Great Millstone, and brothers, like the brother from South Carolina, GMS narrator, already did some videos on this guy, and I believe a few other brothers did a video on this guy. Basically, man, Jake just come out of nowhere and just say anything. Tupac was of the elect. Tupac was not a man of the Lord. Okay, just put it out there, and if you believe he a man of the Lord, then hey man, issues. you really got some issues.
That's weird to say that.
I mean, this is probably by far one of the strangest. You go from one crazy doctrine to another crazier doctrine to another completely brain dead doctrine. I mean, this doctrine. I mean, this is crazy. So this guy, the scriptures say we gotta be his watchmen. So we gotta warn brothers who don't know about this yet. To watch out for this guy. He claims to be in Great Millstone. He's not. Especially saying something like that. I don't know. Saying something like that.
If he was of the elect, wouldn't he already been out here doing something? The elect supposed to try to be seeking his salvation, right? Or even better than yet, if he was of the elect, what was he rapping about? To be elect worthy, like he was just rapping about stuff in the streets. In the streets,
yeah. Tupac was not a prophet. Tupac was he was a prophet. He was one of them evil prophets. He was one of them false, one of the false prophets on the left hand side, man. He was he was a prophet, just on the left hand side. He's not of the righteous elect, man. He's not of the elect. Okay, now going on to some scriptures because for Jakes like this, man. Jake just come out of nowhere just with these bugged out doctrines. We ain't gonna spend too much time on this. This is just a warning, but this is a warning with scriptures as well. So this is Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets, okay, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Okay, Matthew 24:11. And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. Okay, so that right there, guys like this, false prophets. And I'm not doing this video just because of this guy. I'm doing this video for other guys that are like that, because there are many Jake that are like this, And
to set people apart from that, to let people know that you shouldn't be following this man.
Yeah, next you're going to hear Jay-Z you're going to hear somebody say Jay-Z's part of the elect.
Oh, boy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Juicy J is part of the elect. Fucking XXX was part of the elect.
They're all niggas.
And they was all niggas, man. They was all niggas.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz, part of the elect. Next we're going to hear, but what can you expect? We can't get but so mad at Jake. You can't get but so mad at Jake, because the Lord just blinded him. In Isaiah 29:10 to about 11, I believe, says Israel being in a deep sleep.
Right. I got a scripture real quick myself.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 3:5. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding." And that's exactly what that guy is doing. Is he's leaning into his own understanding,
right.
Which is all foolishness and false.
Right.
The pretty much then claim that he's part of GMS and he's really not. He's a liar. And then what he is he's fake.
Yeah, he's fake.
He's going to try to lean on his own understanding. He wants to save the wickedness.
Sound like he want. Sound like he's scared. It sound like he want to save himself too. You want to become part of GMS. You know.
I mean, that's like saying the Lord was if he was the Lord was going to say that this guy is an elect, as far as Tupac. That's like saying that Yahweh Shai was a street nigga.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's just over here trying to save all the niggas that was in the street, as if that's a thing.
You gonna have these guys like that, and we saw this coming. You know, as these times go on, and I guess now everybody bored. They at home. They at home. They bored. Ain't shit going on. So now they got all the time in the world to be just thinking of shit. You know, oh, Tupac was of the elect.
What y'all do? Bump your heads and just automatically know that? Don't you wake up the next day, smoking some weed?
Right.
That sounds like something y'all get out of your weed dreams.
Yeah. You know, this is just one of the things that we're going to see, and it's going to get dumber, and it's going to get dumber, and it's going to get dumber until the internet it's just wiped out.
But see, niggas smoke so much weed, they be in their rooms locked, the doors locked, the windows closed, and they smoke so much weed they see nothing but smoke clouds in the air, and then they automatically think the Lord came to them and gave them this vision, or just automatically talking to them like, "Here, son, you are going to preach that this guy was of the elect." Like, what was y'all thinking? What do you guys even think of? Do y'all even have anything to do? I mean, well, not now, y'all don't. But damn, y'all could have came up with something better than that.
And then more importantly, you know, out of all this, we don't know who the hell the elect is. So how the hell are you going to say so? You know, we sit here in the truth. You know, out there every week on the byways doing these videos and things like that. Every day we're pushing. Every single day we pushing, and we don't know if we the elect. And we doing the work. We doing the Lord's work.
And the main thing we say is you might quote that we say we believe that this person is the elect. That doesn't mean we're saying that he is.
Right. We don't know that. That's why we always say the hopefully elect.
Niggas can't think.
Man, Jake, man. And again, this is not just a video just pointed towards him. This is a video pointed towards just looking out for guys like this, man. Because Jake is just... I did a video on look out for guys like that one person that was going back and forth with me on the comment saying that America is not Babylon or whatever. You know, there are quite a few things I could have said, but then he started pulling out scriptures, and then I asked him, well, what did you know? I mean, I didn't ask him anything, but I pulled out scriptures on him, and he didn't know I was getting that, so it just went way over his head, you know. And that's what happens with guys like this. They just come out of nowhere. They watch a little bit,
and everything goes over their head.
Everything just, man, this guy, man, guys like this, it's just, and like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time. We're not going to spend too much time on this. You can get what you got.
This is Jeremiah 4:22. But my people are foolish. They have not known me. They are childish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And
we don't need to... We put our scripture out all the time, and that's what we want to keep doing, man. We just going to keep pushing. You know, pushing these certain scriptures, you know. Now, lately, I haven't been going in on our people. Usually, I like going in on 2/3. But, you know, the time we in a serious time of prophecy, and, you know, it's about the, you know, we go into prophecy because there's definitely going to be a mass awakening pretty soon.
That's right.
You know, but, you know, as long as we go into 2/3, that scripture is always going to be relevant. Another relevant scripture is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because because they reject knowledge. I will also reject thee.
And we have clearly seen it over periods of time, and it just gets worse and worse from here.
It does,
especially with this whole Corona thing. I think you said it yourself. The Corona is making them more dumber than anything. They haven't even been affected with it yet.
Right. It's like, damn, you know. Proverbs 1:22. There's another precept to that. Jeremiah 4:22. You just brought out. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Right, and the scorners delight in their scorning. And fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. because I have called and ye refuse, I I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
They have refused thousands of times. I think before we was even born, possibly.
Well, I think we just did a video on Easter, right? That's one of the ways they refuse. You know, we tell them Easter is full of shit. You know, from top to bottom, from believing in rabbits laying eggs to the where Easter even come from, it's full of shit, man.
Yep.
You know, they don't care. They don't care though. On up to this. You know, some guy coming out saying that he GMS, and teaching that Tupac was of the elect.
What madness was he smoking?
Nobody is right. Like nobody knows. You know who the elect is. This is mainly just for camera edification. That nobody don't be coming to this thing after like you know who the elect is.
And second of all, how can a sellout be of the elect?
That's another thing. That's true. You know,
he sold out.
He fucking sold out.
Just like the rest of these other people, these other entertainers, sold the hell out. But how could they be of the apostle elect?
Fucking Jake, man.
They just think of anything just to make up something.
See, and this is why the corona is hitting real. You know, this is why the Lord is plaguing this place. You know, because of stuff like that. But the Lord also be putting stumbling blocks on these people and making people just bug out. Jake is just bugged out all the way, man.
Yup.
You know, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go anymore on this. Like I said, this is really for camera edification. Again, man, watch out for guys like that. Look out for them. And again, I know other brothers than did videos on this guy, you know. But it's also it's our job to, you know, continue to inform, you know, just in case nobody's seen those brothers' videos. Mm-hmm. You know, it's our job to inform. Hey, look out for guys like. Look out! Let me put his channel back on the screen so you know people know what we're talking about.
Right.
Look out for this channel. You know, there are actually many guys that are posting this. You got Prophets of Doom, Royal Prince Shama, it's a couple people posting this. I don't know if it's the same guy. This is a full on doctrine. I don't know. I mean, it's really not even a doctrine. It's just, you know, Jake.
Foolishness.
It's just Jake being Jake, really.
Pretty much.
It's folly.
Yeah, that's all it is. So on that, shalom.
Shalom.